the numbers at this point. I'm demanding cards for you, and I think I can make it snowball from here. And just think about how he drafted his deck from this point, Craig. He's got nothing but 3 blocks. He's got 4 ward on the table, and it's ready to attack at a moment's notice. If he defends properly, he can just pop off. He can offer damage every single turn of the game. He will.
Hello! It is the Robin. I figured I'd go live. I am hot as hell, and I was gonna open this anyway, so might as well throw it on stream, hang out with the homies, anybody that shows up. Welcome, Rob. How are you, my man? I already know you want box 3. Let's go for it. Chilling stomach issues for witness, you know. Man, I'll tell you what. Doctors got me on those anti-acid omeprazoles, and that makes me invincible. But I don't know. I think I'm jet lagged and sleep deprived after my vacation, that I am just sweating. Oh no, not a good start. Sutcliffe's Suede Hides off pack 1. Hate to see it. Oh, we skipped over everything. Duh. Well, did you see that they, or Brian's chatting on national stream, and he was like, we'll know the heroes and classes and talents and everything by the end of the weekend, so pretty crazy for the next set. Me and the fam are good. Had a good vacation. It was pretty relaxing. Can't complain overall. Didn't get rained out or anything. Enjoyed some pool time and some sun and everything. It was good. Flash Fleas. Majestic Foil. Yeah, in the draft, Brian was mentioning that. I think he's just going to continue to run little snippets until they officially announce it, but he said pretty much you have to stay with it all weekend, so. But I'm sure I'll see something on the Discords. I doubt I will be that vigilant that I am watching all the time. I got the kids tomorrow to myself. Wife trying to catch up hours on after our vacation. So I will be at home alone with the kiddos. The foils in this set are just... You sound busy. Yeah, well, I got caught up on work today and then put out videos, and I packed probably 30 or 40 orders of TCG Player today. It's been a hectic day. I'm just glad to be back home and everybody's safe and sound and everything like that, so... There's nothing like sleeping in your own bed, even though I woke up multiple times to a storm and everything like that. I'm actually going to my wife has cleared me for a armory on Sunday. CC, I think I'm running Hatchet Dory, just because that's what I have built. I could run Bolton, but I don't know. played a lot more Hatchet's Story than I have Bolton recently. Yeah, that storm woke me up. I probably was asleep maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and I struggled to get back to sleep. And I thought some of the stuff in our backyard was just gonna fly away. The winds were crazy. And the wife woke up for like 10 seconds and rolled over and went back to sleep, and I laid there for probably an hour before I went back to sleep. I'm surprised neither of the kids woke up by it, to be honest with you. Flicker Wisp. Hopefully it's a little tamer when it gets to you. Man, if it is Aria 2.0, I'm looking forward to seeing the art, because the art in this set, I think, is pretty unique and pretty awesome. Sting of Sorcery. I don't think I've seen too many first ed boxes with 2 cold foils, so I'm not very hopeful for this box. Why are you playing Rhinar if you just won big on KO, by the way? Gotta give the big green monster some reps. Seek and Destroy is pretty good. That's one of the better hits in the box. Oh, skipped right over. Kind of speeding through this one. Want to see how he does. Miss my boy. All right. What's your kind of field look like that over there for the armories? You got good matchups for Rhinar, or is he just? I don't even know what good matchups for Rhinar are anymore. He's nasty in Blitz, though. I get rid of 3 of your cards, and here is my Show No Mercy. New Zen, KO, Viscerai, and more Zen. I couldn't believe there was 69 Zens at Nationals. That was wild to me. And then, like, the other... that's pretty funny there. So what do you play in Blitz if nobody wants to play you anymore? I couldn't believe the meta breakdown of Nats. Then Azalea was number 2. I think we're around and maybe one more Majestic out of this box. Yep. Channel like Frigid, that's good. We take those. An alternate art of that would be awesome. Viscerai! There is Andrew himself. Skippy. I'm sure you've probably already messaged in Discord asking for a game. I apologize. You'd probably beat my butt anyway today. I'm feeling pretty crummy. Sadly not today, been busy. Yeah, you gotta get the house ready for the wife to come back, right? Getting my JD and beer. JD. Daniels. Oh, okay. Last night of freedom before the wife comes home from Amsterdam, huh? Not pack one, shit cold foil. Expose the elements. Ooh, Terra Thunder foil's pretty good too. Forgot that was in this set. Oh no, it's just my birthday tradition and I get some expensive Jack Daniels. Oh yeah. Well, enjoy, good sir. Happy birthday to you tomorrow. Got any big plans? Excuse me. Another Amulet Ice Foil. That's interesting. Oh. No, nothing good so far, sir. I think our biggest hit so far is probably this foil Terra Thunder. Other than that, it has been pretty crummy. Like, look at the foil on this card. This card looks nuts. Yeah, hopefully don't. It's probably 5, but yeah. I think the non-foil is like $2.50. Still, not what we're looking for. Anyway. I didn't pay cash for this, so I'm not too worried about it. And I'm going to hold on to everything in here because hopefully the stuff from Aria 2.0 brings it up. I think Aria's Tales of Aria 2.0 would probably be the best set I can hope for at this point because it'll have a Rune Blade and it'll have Oldhim. Yeah, I think it's all but confirmed that it's going to be Aria 2.0 next. Rites of Lightning. I don't think I've seen this card. Brian on the national streams was just talking about we'll basically know all the heroes in their talents and classes by the end of the weekend in the name of the set. So, oh yeah, we can get cold foil pulses. Pulse of Volthaven. I think that one's not too bad. Forgot about those. That one's non-foil. I don't know how they do it without 3 elements. Things for balance before. Part of one is they do. I think they probably rotate which elements are which class kind of thing. Would be my guess. Like, for example, Briar is a lightning ice or a lightning something else. Rune Blade, so that way they're not using the cards that were intended to them for an Aria, but I'm guessing they probably have to introduce a new elemental thing to kind of rotate them out. Shut them in the Aria. Yes, I'm sure that will be the name. Oaken Old. Ooh, Banned Crown of Seeds cold foil. That's not bad. Not the one we were hoping for. I was hoping for like Ranger or the shoes. But this still looks good in cold foil. I think that would be hard. Blues costing is really Guardian, and Lightning was more Rune Blade. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be easy, and I think they probably even have to ban some stuff too, would be my guess. But we will see. I think this will be LSS. Aria 2.0 is going to be LSS's really hardest set to design so far, because it's kind of trapped by the power level of Aria 1.0, which we all know is crazy. I don't think you'd want a Guardian with access to Go again. Starboard's still too soon. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, they have to avoid Starvo altogether for sure. What's up with you guys? Doing anything this weekend? I'm actually going to make it to an armory Sunday. I got the kids all day tomorrow by myself. Wife is working to catch up on hours since we were gone this week. I think that's about it this weekend. How long is he there, Rob? I know he left when I left a bit ago. I just mean if they shift to Lightning for a Guardian, that has Go again against it in it, and giving Go again, that might not be good. Yeah, I agree, but I think also having a more aggressive Guardian would be okay. I think Betsy is kind of that, but I think she needs more support to really take off. But a less defensive style Guardian, especially with these elemental cards, which were very defensive, is, I think, pretty good way to avoid a lot of the awakening. That card's busted. But I am not LSS, and I don't have to design the set, so that's just my 2 cents. This box was pretty good for the Majestics were solid. I wish we got like a Terra Sunder or something else additionally. We got Crown of Seeds, which was pretty good. I think the most interesting thing is what they do with ice and how they avoid, because all those cards are just clearly really strong because of the frostbites, and then what they do with lightning, because all of that stuff was pretty underpowered. So those two, I'm really curious on what they do. I think Ursa's pretty okay. Coming over to get some games in. Y'all have a good night. Well, enjoy your games, man. Wish you luck. Yep, I'm jamming this in before I go get the kiddos from daycare. He plays Tory hatchets too. Yeah, with your brute gang, that's a pretty rough matchup, I think. Be right back, going to order dinner for the kid and I. All right, order something good, man. I do think you can get 2 L's in a box, though. Sting and Sorcery, I don't think that's that great. Like I said, I'm going to hold on to a lot of these because I expect them to probably go up. Tome of Harvest, I think that's pretty decent. For Earth, yeah. Next action card, you play this turn with cost 2 card, you can't go again. Yeah, like Flash would make Guardian really good. But then what do you do after that? Like swing hammer, basically? Back Indian food. Oh, what'd you get? Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. Had to take a call just in case it was work. It was just doctor scheduling appointments different. So, not much, Gerardo. Man, I'm just opening some packs of Aria. Really don't expect much from it, but Aria, I think, is going to be... Ooh, Blossoming Steel, Spellblade, Rainbow Foil. This foil is crazy. See if I can get a better... There we go. Oh, these are rares. What am I doing? What am I doing? I got this case in the trade for the Shiana cold foil we pulled on the channel, so I was just opening it since I'm back from vacation. Yeah, I don't think I will buy, well, I can't say I'd buy anything. I'd probably buy the same I bought for Mist, is basically one case, and hope I hit something. If I don't, I got pretty much hosed on Mistville, though. I may just buy singles. I probably just stick to buying collections unless I get caught up in the hype, which is entirely possible. Because I have noticed I am doing that. Especially with Mistville. I was like, meh, and then I bought my second most amount of product yet. But a lot of that is due to the collection buying and flipping I've been doing to basically offset the income, which is I'm doing pretty good on, but I think I'd rather spend that money on another collection. LSS knows what you're into, Andrew. They're on to you. They know how to please a customer. Where's the article that has possible Aria spoiler? Timothy, it was just an Instagram post, I believe yesterday evening, It was just a little snippet, and it looked like basically woodland, tree, forest kind of mystic. And then Brian mentioned, I don't think he mentioned that it's Aria yet, but he did mention that it is, we will know the name of the set and basically the heroes and the classes by the end of the weekend, and probably what they play like. So, we have a lot of news incoming. Expect the market to be pretty wild this weekend off of Aria news, probably. I already sold I had a ton of Blizzard stuff. Probably sold 8 sets of Blizzards, basically, that I just had listed. I have a bunch of buy the rumors. Oh, apologize. My desk really is wobbly. Buy the rumors, sell the news. Yeah. I think with Aria, though, there's so much of it lying around, and it's been so cheap for so long. There's probably going to be a ton of people that have just been sitting on it, basically letting it collect dust, and waiting for it to eventually become money, basically. That was, dang it. Runaway cold foil. This box has a ton of Majestics, though. Alright. And those of you just joining us, we already pulled a legendary cold foil Town of Seeds. So, I don't expect much from this case yet. Well, I have had a pretty crazy case of Aria, but maybe we get like an alternate art channel like Frigid or something, or another L, or like a Corsham. Ha ha ha. All right, last box. Ball Lightning band card. Foil's awesome on it though. Channel Thunderstep. Timothy and Gerard, you guys got any big plans for the weekend? Watching Nats? Blink. This foil's pretty cool too. Snapshot. Maybe it would be good if they made Aria 2.0 supplemental set and did the same thing they did with Monarch, where the drafting was going to be Aria. I could see that too. I don't think it's gonna be a supplemental set. I think they've pretty much all confirmed that all the sets this year were going to be draftable sets. I do think we're due for the first strike decks. I expect to be something, and probably another like round the table product before the end of the year. I just got off work, picking up my homie, and driving out to Minneapolis for the calling. Dude, man, Wave TCG, have fun, man. I'm jealous. We just had a vacation, and that's a decent pull. That's also banned though. We'll take that as a bet. That's a better cold foil than just a common or rare cold foil. This cold foil's sick. I'll probably keep this one. I'm going to finally build a Mistveil deck, most likely Enigma. Excuse me, Enigma. I built Enigma. I can't say it. Laugh at me now. I built her too. I really like it. I just haven't finished the deck. I have a bunch of stuff coming on the way. I think she's a lot of fun, but I think I'm going to stick to my Warriors. I'm watching Nats and hanging around the house. Plan on watching the Celtics and Panthers game tonight and tomorrow. Panthers series. Yeah, the Panthers are really taking it to the Oilers. Kind of wild. This card has popped quite a bit. I think one of the comments on my video this morning was it was up to $5. Are you going to Gen Con? Is anybody here going to Gen Con? I wish I could go to Gen Con. Having 2 kids under the age of, or like 3 and under, makes it very hard for me to get to events. And also, Gen Con is wild. I have a bunch of friends that have gone there, and it's like housing and everything books up months in advance, and it's expensive. But it's a good time if you can get going. No, I won't be in supplement. Way to dry up the boxes. True. I do think I don't think having to dry up the box is a really issue that much anymore. I think they're slowly drying up the time. I think Aria's definitely slower to dry up than Monarch though, because Monarch, a lot of the card pools are still being used, but that could change here in a couple months. What do you think the money cards are in this set for heavy hitters? It was just Balance of Justice. Are you talking Mistveil? Or are you talking Aria? They're Timothy Leal for money cards. The Bummer LSS will be there, but they won't have a booth for God knows what reason. Lorcana had a booth while they went out. That's news to me that they weren't going to have a booth. I thought for sure they would have something. Because I think the First Strike decks are supposed to premiere there, aren't they? For Mistveil, I think a lot of the Majestics are very undervalued right now. They are so depressed because so much product has been opening. I do think Traverse is probably a fair price. Because it can be used by all 3 heroes and is very strong. I think what other things do I think? I think the Assassin Majestics particularly are pretty cheap. The Enigma, basically all the Enigma cards except for is under $5, which is crazy. She's pretty cheap right now, despite minus the L's. Traverse is probably her most expensive card at the moment. I don't think much of the value is going to be in the expansion slot this set, but there's my little 2 cents. I think Dust Till Dawn is a powerhouse of a set, and I think it's a solid investment for future design space. For anyone looking to pick things up for cheap, that set is full of it. I agree. I think Dust Till Dawn is very underappreciated at the moment as well. There is just tons of banger stuff in it. Ooh, Channel Mount Heroic Rainbow Foil. Here, I'll show that one off. I thought Dust Till Dawn... I think I got pretty much everything I want out of Dust Till Dawn now. Got the Angels and got my Warmongers playset, got all the foil Bolton cards I want. I think that's about it, because I have zero interest in Shadow. There was some expansion slot stuff, but I think I got everything I want. I also think right now, if you can find bright lights under $60 is a steal. Basically, because if you can hit one card, you pay for your whole box. Phantom Tide Maw, Already Dead, or even like Twin Drive, you basically pay for 80% of your box every time you hit one of those, and you can hit 2 or 3 if you're lucky. And not to mention the L's and the Evo Steel Souls go pretty well too. There's Tunic in there as well. Oh yeah, and freaking these cards are like bent. Or I don't know if you can see that. They're kind of curved. Weird. Yeah, Dust Till Dawn's got Crown of Providence in it as well. Yeah, I suspect, Gerardo, that those sets in the coming months to years, I'm guessing LSS probably scraps some of those cards as well, because, or either that or they low printed the sets, because the stock and the inventory of all those cards when they're popular is pretty darn low. Like the expansion slot cards especially. Look at Warmongers. Already Dead. Those things. Here, I'll lump all my highlights together here, but this was... I don't know what a Voltaire goes for, but... Ow. All right. Just a quick recap. Sutcliffe, Suede Hinds, Channel Lake Frigid, Seek and Destroy, Sting of Sorcery, Flicker Wisp, Awakening, Flash Freeze was our box 1. Box 2 was Awakening, Flicker Wisp, Oakenol, Pulse of Volthaven, Fulminate, Foil Tear Asunder, Expose the Elements, and Crown of Seeds, Cold Foil. Runaways, Force of Nature, Foil Expose the Elements. I don't think I noticed that was foil. Oaken Old, Ice Storm, Foil Blossoming Spellblade, Endless Winter, Tome of Harvest, Sting of Sorcery was box 3. Blossoming Spellblade, Channel Mount Heroic Foil, Light It Up, Awakening, Seek and Destroy Foil, that's pretty good. Channel Mount Heroic, Flicker Wisp, Voltaire, Blink, and Channel Thunderstep was our box 4. Overall, would you just wait to pick up the EAs for Mistveil? I suspect more product will be open this weekend. I think the low point is probably this weekend or starting now. I think it's some of the stuff is already starting to rebound. Like Traverse, I've seen go down to like 70 and then it's up to like 90. Some of the Majestics are starting to creep back up. I think pretty much anybody that wanted their stuff has bought it already. I doubt very many people are still opening their product unless they had issues with delivery, because we're basically, 2 weeks after the set. So I really think the low point's coming. I don't think much is going to be open past this point. Yes, a lot of it's going to be opened at Nats. I spent $40 on 20 cold-foiled Beaming Blades the other day and picked up a few Vestige of Souls. Pretty sure we see a Light Cleric, Light Warrior, and Light X Hero. When? I do think Light probably... I think Light and Shadow I think it's probably at least maybe end of next year, early the following year for another Light and Shadow set. I could see them doing like a side product, like kind of like Tolarian Community College thing of just Light and Shadow, like maybe a 2v2 box or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Light and Shadow, I think, is just at this moment saturated. I think they have a lot of new stuff that could do it. At the end of the year or end of this year, it's going to be Aria 2.0 is pretty much all but confirmed at this point, and I suspect All Arcane set is going to be following that because Wizard and Runeblade have the smallest card pools in the game, Wizard especially, but they could roll that into Aria 2.0 because both of those classes have had elemental alternates in the past, but I don't think we're seeing any Light and Shadow for a minute. I would say end of 2025 is probably the earliest, which then they always change that by a set, so I would guess middle of 2025 at the earliest. I'm always off a set. But I think that's it for me today, guys. Thank you all for joining in. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy some Nats. Have some good games. Hope you have blessed polls. Thank you.